Hello everyone, today we're gonna talk about Android developing. To do that, the first thing we need to do is open Wi-Fi. Then we need to open SS for using Google. Let's open Charm for later use. And the last thing, open Android Studio. The first loading may take some time. You have to be patient. As you can see, Android Studio got a UI designer, which is very useful. Let us delete the button of our program, see what will happen. As you can see, the button was gone. The first step is to find the way to write things to the external storage of our phone. But for some reasons, I did a lot of research and tried a lot of codes, but none of it will work. How this will happen? Well, basically, I missed some core steps to do that. So after this quick playing, I will show you how to do that step by step with details. You know, every Kotlin Android program are start from uncreated function. So we will start coding from it. We could use environment that get external storage directory to get the SD card path. With that, you can add your file name to it to get a full path of your file. But wait a minute, if you just use the get external storage directory, you are not get a pure string type. You are get another type. So if we want to make it right, you should add another function which lamps to string to get that string type. In that case, now we can define a variable to store that address and give that address to the task, which will show a text box when we start the program. You see, this is the address we got. If we want to make it more obvious, we can give that address to text view. Now that address was showed in the UI instead of a flash. Now we even could change the size of text to get a better interface. If anything goes well, now I just want to do some work to the program and make it write a file to our Android devils. But unfortunately, for my useness, this thing takes a lot of time and give me nothing, at least during that period of time. So after I tried so many codes, finally I got the right answer or solution to it. It needs a lot of things to do to make that work. And I will show you how to do that, don't worry. Every time when you want to add a new function to your program, first thing to do is syncing permission. Without permission, your program can do nothing. So let's check out Google to see how to add permission to your Android program. Here he said, add the user permission tag inside the manifest tag but outside all of other tags. That's it. One thing you should care about is we are just to get a string. In Android world, that's not enough. Everything got a instance. Everything have to be a class instance. So we need to define a field instance. We need to get that field instance. Then we can do something to that instance. Here, the field function did that job for us. For our purpose, we just want to simply write a text to a field, so we will choose the simplest command to help us do that job. Here I got a terrible experience when I started the virtual Android device. It turns out I should use the crude but instead of quick but. Now, no matter what happened to my Android device, every time I start it, it will start as the new baby without any problem. But we encountered another problem. Everything changed after I opened the API tester, which is default installed in that virtual device. See what I found. All those buttons are green. That means we does not have a SD card at all. So we probably need to set a SD card to that virtual device. To set an external field, we need an SD card image according to his instruction. The problem is how. So finally I found this page. I just spent a lot of time to find that tool, but unfortunately, in the end, I found it was exists in Android Studio directory. So I just create a SD card image and give that location to my virtual device, and it's gone. My filtered virtual device is back. Okay, after we read, we can see that SD card has no field at all. But after we read, something happened to our device. The new text fields are created by our program. Okay, that's it. I will see you in the next video.